I shone bright, then my journey was over.
There's a tiny tin man in the sand. I see a flower in his hand, greeting all the mighty ways to land. There's a little girl with golden hair, running free with no despair. And I wonder who has brought her here, into this playful place, this playing space with sparkling grace. I wanna sing, sing, sing in 1,000 ways. In the sky, cloudy dolphins floating by. Just imagine how they play and hide. So let us call upon the force we keep within. Send our love away, invite the universe into this playful place, this playing space with sparkling grace. I wanna sing, sing, sing in 1,000 ways. In this playful place, this playing space with sparkling grace.
Good morning, you beautiful people. How the devil are you? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back to another weekly vlog with this here fat Yorkshireman. You join us on Wednesday morning. It's Wednesday the 21st of April. The time is 7:20 in the morning. We're currently on the M4 heading towards Bridgend. 7.5 minutes, 4 miles. Well, what have we done this week? Well, return trips. I started, well, 6 o'clock I started on Monday. Did a load out of galvanising place at workshop down to Harlow. Straight back up for another one and straight back down yesterday morning. And then I loaded not far from there with what I've got behind me. And what I've got behind me is a load of used Secura fence. You know, the Secura fence that we move quite a lot of. It's all used, so instead of it being stood up nicely and all banded together, it's just stacked on top of each other. It's awful, absolutely awful. It weighs about 3 ton total, and I've got 14 straps on it. Try and hold it on the trailer. 14 straps. It's ridiculous. And the load itself's an ugly load anyway, just looking at it, but there was 2 young lads on site where we loaded and they wanted to help strap it down. Oh man, it's embarrassing, to be fair. Fair play to the guys for helping and giving me a hand. I do appreciate it. But you know, the straps are slightly not straight and they just, it just looks awful. I'll try and remember to take a photo before I take straps off, but it just doesn't look professional at all. It's just not very pleasant. But like I said, fair play to the guys. So if you are watching, boys, I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate the help. It's just mess with my OCD all the way down here. But because it's very springy, top to bottom, if it had just been a normal load, I would have probably taken the straps off and redone it myself, you know, when I parked up somewhere. But because it's so springy and it takes so much effort, so much work to get that compression I just couldn't be bothered, to be honest. I just couldn't be bothered. It's secure. That's what matters. Just doesn't look very good. So we're nearly where we're going anyway. Like I said, mile and and 3/4 now. And then from here, after we've tipped, I'm heading up to Pontypool. I've been in there with you before, CMF. I'm going there and pick up a load. It's going up to Bootle Docks. And obviously that'll be going to Ireland. Oh, talking about Ireland, I asked last week's video if anybody was in Ireland and knew about the Blue Jay building that we've been taking hundreds of tons of steel to the docks for. If anybody got any pictures, and I'll try and remember his name and put it on the screen. But yeah, one of the guys reached out to me and he sent me some photographs, so yeah, I'll put them in the footage now. It's massive. The building's massive. I don't even know what it is. I've got to be careful with this load because obviously it's not just springy on the top, it's quite tippy. You know, they are actually moving side to side. They can't fall off, but the load is actually moving. As I say, there's nothing I can do about it. Like I say, it's only going to move so far, and then the straps will hold it. It's just not very pleasant. It's not very nice to drive, not very nice to pull. So roundabouts and that, I just got to be careful with. So yeah, no sharp turns or anything like that. We'll just take it nice and chilled and relaxed. Is it this one? It is. Turn there. Flipping well could be. At least, like I say, it's now 7:25. These guys start at 7, but see, it's a block and mesh place that we're going to. But looking on Google Earth, they've got an absolute ton of their own vans. So I thought I'd give them half an hour to get the vans on the way. Look at that. I'm not going to try and embarrass myself by saying what kind of plane it is. I would say Spitfire, maybe a Hurricane. It's quite cool, like that. So yeah, my plan, like I said, was to give them half an hour to get their own vehicles out. Should be down here somewhere. It's here, straight in front of us, look. Right. So what this chap has to say.
Yeah, I can pull around the corner for a minute drive. We go 2 of our wagons to offload, we got to offload them and then we'll get you over.
Where do you want me?
Wherever you can park.
Anyway.
I can find you somewhere.
Yeah, I'll go around the block, I'll park back over here or something. I'll find somewhere.
Yeah, anyway.
Alright, buddy. As I suspected. As I suspected, it's rammed. Ah, cheers, mate. Bless him, this sweeper. Well, I'll get back to you in a second. I'll find somewhere to hide. We'll wing it. We'll find somewhere. Speak to you in a bit, guys. Bye for now. Hi guys. Well, we just tipped. The boys on the fork truck were not happy because sugar. I never took a photo. Sorry guys, I meant to take a photograph for you guys. I forgot. Yeah, they weren't happy in the slightest because it wasn't banded together. It should have been banded together apparently. Well, it should have been. It would have made my life a lot easier as well. I wouldn't have had to use so many straps. So, that's what it is. We've got you at 7:30. I'm coming out, Mr. TNT. I do apologise. Yeah, I got it at 7:30. It's now 9 o'clock, so not too bad. Hour and a half. Only took them 15 minutes to tip me. Like we're just really. That 4x4 parked, so the other car's going to get through. Anyway, whatever. From that way. So it turns out that that block of mesh that we just delivered to is actually a repair centre where all the damaged panels go to and they get repaired. Ironically. Ironic. Shiny glasses. And yeah, they like I said, they weren't a happy bunch about the quality of the load and the way it was stacked and loaded. Not my problem. It's how I got loaded. I had to deal with it from my end, which I did. Like I say, massively overstrapped it quantity wise. Got it here in one piece, still on the trailer. That's all that matters to me. And they're going to take it up with the depot at Harlow where it's come from. So now we're on our way to Pontypool. Got CMF at Pontypool, grab a load of branch below. Yeah, grab a load of metal stuff. It's composite flooring, it's metal flooring that I put down on builds, and I believe the cast concrete over the top of it. We've done several loads with you guys before. And it's going to Birkenhead. It's not going to Bootle, as I said earlier. It's going to Birkenhead, which is better for me. It's a much nicer tip, to be fair. Not a tip. It's less formalities, less rigmarole going in there, and that. It's just an easier tip. Well, trailer swap, and then early indications at the moment is I'll be bringing a load out of there, going to Dunstable for tomorrow morning, but Mr. Mike is going to confirm that later, whether it's actually on the port or not, whether it's on the dock or not. Talk about Mike, if you're not already followed him. Have a look on Instagram. He's WST what is it? WST flatbed underscore Mike. WST flatbed underscore Mike. If you want to see some of the loads that we're doing, he has lads sending photos from jobs, the flatbed work, and he puts them on Instagram. This is very slow today to pick up. So yeah, follow Mike on there. Obviously, follow myself at Wittering Trucker. I don't post that often, to be fair. I tend to keep it fairly quiet. Also, you'll find in the description of this video there's a Just Giving link. There'll be 2 Just Giving links. One of them's mine, one of them's Trucker Jenko's. The first one for me is for the All-Light prize draw. I launched it last week. Going to run it for 4 weeks, or up to 250 entries. It's £2.50 an entry, a maximum of 5 entries per person, and whichever comes first, the 4 weeks time limit or the 250 entries, and then it'll be closed. And then I will do a live draw from all the entries, and whoever wins will get the All-Light that I got sent. I got sent the All-Light via All-Light themselves to do a review. The review is on my channel, and I said I'd give it away. I'd give it away to you guys. All the proceeds raised is going to Andy's Man Club, and WS have agreed to chuck in a lump of money as well, up to £500, which is brilliant. So we should have a nice sum of money, providing people buy the tickets, buy the entries. So we've had a few people so far from last week's video, so you guys can get behind me or share it on your socials yourself, and get other people to involved in it. And let's get up to that £250 entries, which is a total of £250. Sorry, oh good God, man! 250 entries is a total of £500. And then WS will put the £500 in as well, so we'll be able to give Andy's Man Club £1,000, which is quite good. I quite like the idea of that. So let's make it happen, people. Hit that link. The one for Jenko, he's doing an abseil in aid of 10 of us cancer care. That's in August, I believe, with some of his colleagues from Ferryman, where he works. And what Jenko said is, if you want a shout out on his channel, on his video, one of his vlogs, head over to his Just Giving page, chuck him a couple of quid donation, and he'll give you a shout out on his channel, which I think is a pretty cool idea. Just for those that don't already know, I don't do shout outs on my channel. I leave that for the likes of Jenko because he enjoys doing it. Chris Tyler and John Woodhouse, I haven't done it yet, but I will be donating your money onto the Just Giving page, and I will mark it that it's come from you guys, so full transparency from me, so that you know I'm being a good boy and not ripping anybody off. Yeah. When I was on the phone to Mike, the planner, he's not a planner. He keeps telling me he's not a planner. He's a traffic manager. What is he? Traffic? Oh, he's a planning manager. Bless him. Yeah, I said I'd work Saturday. I've got Monday booked off. I think I mentioned that earlier. I've got Monday booked off. So I've only got a short week next week, and then it's a short week the week after that because it's bank holiday. So I said I'd work Saturday. So I'll do a full day. Provided I've got driving hours, obviously. I've no reason to, nothing planned at home. Those things, I have to double check with the wife, but I'm pretty sure we've not. Bank holiday Monday, something else I just mentioned with Mike. The new truck. The new truck. Supposed to be going on the road the 1st of May. You know, it's the word supposed to be. I'm a little bit sceptical, I believe it when I get given the keys. But I've asked him to double check it for me. If it's due to go on the road, so first day at work for the truck, if you like, will be the Tuesday after the bank holiday. What I've suggested to Mike is that I park this one in our yard at Markham Lane, where I normally park, and then on the Monday morning, on the bank holiday Monday morning, I drive over to Runcorn and I do the swap then. Swap all my gear over, all my working gear, all my living gear, and then I've got all my camera mounts and curtains, light board, etc, to all move over and set up. And I've got some new stuff that I've got stashed at home ready to go on the new truck, like wind deflectors and if you're not on Instagram, make sure you go on Instagram, just have a look at the death-proof duck. But it's not a death-proof duck, it's my Yorkshire duck. I want I wanted the death-proof duck. Now, if you don't know what the death-proof duck is, it's the duck that's mounted on the bonnet of the truck, the Mac. Is it a Mac? I'm sure it's a Mac. In Convoy, in the film Convoy, of the Rubber Duck's truck, right? Sat on the bonnet. It's called the death-proof duck. Well, I wanted one, but they are stupidly expensive in this country. I thought, I know somebody who drives around America. Let's give Vernon a shout. So I messaged Vernon Keylock, who's with Yorkshireman Trucking. He's obviously a Yorkshireman that drives over in the States. If you've not checked him out, make sure you do. I gave him a shout. I messaged him. I said, "Look, Vernon, next time you're in one of the big truck stops, can you get us a price on one of these ducks, please?" Anyways, he sent me the link to Iowa 80 truck stop website. I had a look on there. Stupid money. Stupid money. So, me being me, are you going to let me out? Yeah, you are. I'm thinking, how can I make one? So I've ended up making my own Yorkshire-proof duck. Go check out Instagram. Have a look at Instagram and you'll see it. I'm not going to put it on here. You're going to have to go to Instagram and check it out and have a look at my Yorkshire duck. So that's going on the dashboard in the window. It's quite cool. I'm very happy with how it's come out, to be fair. So that needs installing in the new truck. Like I say, wind deflectors, the Yorkshire duck, all my curtains, light board, and then just everything else is in the cab. Basically, it's like moving home. It takes 3 or 4 hours to move everything across, a couple of hours to move everything across into a new truck. It's quite a big job. Obviously there's all the side lockers outside with all the equipment in, all my straps and ratchets and all my chains and everything like that's got to be moved across. It's a lot of work. So next week I will prep and I will start bagging some stuff up. Stuff out of my drawers that I don't use every day. I'll get it all in bags ready to literally just pick a bag up and move it across. It saves a bit of time. And I can declutter at the same time. If I've got time to do it, I can declutter and throw out junk that I don't use or rubbish that shouldn't be in drawers, you know what I mean? It's just got hidden in there. And then I'd like to clean it. I'd like to clean this, hand it back the way I got given it. It's not mucky by any means, but I want to clean it back, clean it properly. Valet it, make sure it's nice and tidy inside. It's just the way it should be, isn't it, And then I will get stuck into the new truck, get all my gear in it, get it set up properly, do some footage for you guys, some video footage, some B-roll, ready for that week's video. And then depending on how the day is going, depends on what the weather's like, I'd also like to do some polishing. Because we've got the truck show coming up at the end of the month, end of May. Obviously I've only got, it'll be 4 working weeks, something like that. Can't guarantee the weather, so I'd like to get like some resin polish on the outside, and maybe make a start in a fuel tank, you know, that type of stuff. You know, make a start. It all takes time, and I don't have a lot of that to get that truck up to a show spec, to where it should be for a brand spanking new motor going to a truck show. Also got badges done. I didn't get them done, I made them. 3M tape. There's what, 4 down here. 4 for the lads. They're all 4 of the other show lads. And then I've got 1 stashed in the drawer that's going to be going on mine. So right, I've waited on enough. We've got 33 miles to go. 45 minutes. I'm not going to take you in to CMF again. You've been with me several times. So, no, that's not really fair, because not everybody's seen it. And not everybody's been with me quite a long time. So, yeah, talking about that. You've not already done so, make sure you subscribe. It is free, it doesn't cost you anything. However, it's very, very beneficial to my channel. It's very beneficial to me getting seen by YouTube, and then YouTube will promote my videos, produces better algorithms or something. I don't bloody understand how it works, but I do know if you lot subscribe and you like the video, so make sure you hit the like button, make sure you hit the notification bell, and also comment. It all helps the algorithms and gets me gets the channel seen quickly and easier by YouTube. So I will take you guys in with me. I'll catch up with you in about what, half an hour or so. Speaking a bit. Bye for now, guys.
Running through the crowd on a busy street. Need to find some air in the summer heat. So how about the music, like a whisper from the sea, and a little slow dancing with me. You say you wanna get back on your feet. I am gonna give you what you need. So how about the music, like a whisper from the sea, and a little slow dancing with me. Time to get back again, life in the fastest lane. Everyone needs to come back around. Find peace of mind and strength. Slow down at any length. We all have to stay tall. Running through the crowd on a busy street. Need to find some air in the summer heat. So how about the music, like a whisper from the sea, and a little slow dancing with me.
Woo! Ambulance. Hi guys, welcome back. Oh, well, we've got 6 minutes to go, 3.5 mile. 3 mile. Oh, pardon me. 3 mile. Just been listening to the latest podcast from the Road Legends. Episode 4. On about wages and what you can earn and what you can't earn and all the good stuff. Can hear another siren, but I don't know if it's that one. from before. Somewhere people can indicate. Someone's gone round. Oh, well, yeah, wages. You know, you start talking to people about wages and truck drivers on £1,000 an hour, blah blah. £1,000 an hour, £1,000 a week, blah blah blah, whatever. A load of crap. Which is exactly what they were saying. It's a load of crap. If you're earning £1,000 a week, you're not doing it legally. Let's put it that way. You might be putting £1,000 a week into your bank account, but you've not paid any tax out of that yet. You're not paying any insurance. You've not paid, you know, a lot of stuff out of it. There's stuff to come out of it. So yes, your earnings might be £1,000 a week, but yeah, your take-home pay is not £1,000. Realistically, I think average-wise for a tramper like myself, doing 63, 64, 65 hours a week, Monday to Friday, 4 nights out, you need to be over 600 a week take-home in your bank as a PAYE employee. Somebody who pays your own hours, you know, sells your hours to a company, you know. They do all your tax for you, etc. So the money that goes in your bank is your money. You have nothing else to pay out of it. Yeah, you need to be looking at about 620, 630. I think you're hitting about average there. You're going to get companies that will pay more, you're going to get companies that will pay less. But there's reasons why the company will pay that, whether it be less or more. Generally, I'll say this again, generally, the ones that pay less are normally the ones that got the really, really blinged up trucks. You know, all the airbrushing and all that stuff, they generally pay a little bit less. Because obviously they've got to pay for that somehow, they've got to pay for all the artwork and the light bars, etc. They've got to pay for it somehow. And then on the flip side of that, the ones that are paying more generally have the lower quality equipment, the older trucks, and I would dare say that some of them, I'm certainly not saying all, but some of them will be quite flexible with the rules, if that makes sense. So just because it pays a really good wage doesn't mean it's going to be a brilliant job. On the flip side, it doesn't mean it's going to be a bad job either. Either way. If you want the blinged up truck and you're prepared to take that little bit less money, then go for it. If you're prepared to skirt the law and earn a lot more money, then fair play to you there as well. Well, just for example, I won't name the company, but a company yesterday morning. They were northbound, 2 of them, within about a mile of each other, and they both had really, really long loads on. Obviously, I don't know what they measured, but they were definitely escortable loads or second-man loads. And both trucks was single crewed, so just a driver, and there was no escort behind them or anything. So you're not telling me they were doing that legally, and you're not telling me they're not compensating that driver for running illegally? Of course he is. He's going to get a bit of a bonus, isn't he? A little brown envelope with a bit of cash in it. Well, a couple of extra hours stuck in his wage packet. You know what I mean? So yeah, you're going to earn more money. But personally, I'm very happy where I am. The wages I am. I'm not going to go into details on the wages where I am. I discussed that with my managing director. I asked him if it was a good idea or not, and he just said it was possibly not the best of ideas, and I was firmly sat on the fence myself, so we've decided not to, quite frankly. I'm happy with what I earn, let's just say that. More importantly, my wife's happy with what I earn. And ultimately that's what we've got to do, we've got to keep her happy, haven't we? Composite metal flooring, that's where we're going. Remember that trailer number there, S73, and then when I'm in there and I can't find it, I know it's out here. Right, I'll leave you to it for now. I'll give you guys a shout back in a bit. I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.
I burned out like a wandering ember. I shone bright, then my journey was over. What I sought when I ran was back where I began. No matter the rain, no matter the storm, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Leave open the gate, don't turn off the light, I'm coming home. Well, I scratched in the dirt for a while. I gained all that I knew for a price. In the end, what I found was nowhere near as nice. No matter the rain, no matter the storm, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Leave open the gate, don't turn off the light, I'm coming home. Though I fought with my claws and teeth, though I elbowed my way to a seat, there'd be no kind of peace like you beside me. No matter the rain, no matter the storm, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Open the gate, don't turn off the light, I'm coming home. I'm coming home.
Hi guys. Well, as you can see, we've finished strapping down. I was right in what I was saying. It was that trailer, S73, and I'm sweaty. Water wipes. I'm not sponsored by them, but I am a big advocate for them. It's amazing how grubby you get doing this job. You know, with a bit of sweat and a bit of dust, you just get a bit moist. Let's have a look. Eek. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if you can. Ew. So baby wipes. I personally don't use baby wipes. I use water wipes because they're wetter for longer. Have a quick wipe down. And I've been a bit grubby. Like I say, it's amazing how mucky you get. Especially slinging straps. More so chains. I don't know actually. You probably get muckier on the straps than you do on chains. Depends on how new your straps are. But you may have noticed, that's gross. I had a shower last night as well. You may have noticed that all the straps I've used are old. The reason being is, with this going into the dock, I'm going to lose all my straps. So they're all serviceable straps, they're all usable straps. I just don't use them because they don't look pretty. They're mucky, or they're old, they're different colours. just don't use them. I like my load to look pretty. Right, so let's get on. Best to do the job first. So we put that in. Oh, pardon me. Right, we've got the Birkenhead dock, which is Charlie Hotel 41 Foxtrot Echo Tower Road. Drive. Go! Just posted on Instagram. Charge. I don't even know what I was going to say then. I was going to say something really important, obviously. So what we're going to do now is we're going to drive forward, reverse into, then go that way. 4 hours and 10 minutes to Birkenhead. An ETA of 15:08. Obviously I'm going to need a break. Well, not obviously to you, but it is obvious to me. I could have just driven up there and driven back that way. It's just as easy to go around here. There's a curtain side apart there. Let's tuck that back in a bit more. Bring it round. There we go, do. That's not perfect, but it'll do. With up round. So I could have done a lot better, could have been a lot neater. But it achieved what we needed to achieve. We got turned around and we didn't hit anything. No damage. Ultimately, that's what matters. A little bit of weight in this, but not a major amount. The only thing you haven't seen yet is I put side posts in. I didn't show that in the footage I've just taken. Put the metal posts in the sides. So I put those down each side, 6 down each side. And I also, the only other thing I didn't show on the camera then was I doubled back the three straps because they're running low, short runs. So I doubled them back. Let's go that way. I'm going to go this way because it's much nicer. Yeah, so I've doubled them, so I've got 3 ratchets on the driver's side as well. Or as Vice Grip Garage would say, the drinker's side. Vice Grip Garage, Vice Grip Garage, as he calls it. Brilliant show, brilliant YouTube channel. Make sure you go check him out. I'm addicted to watching the guy. He's so funny. And he calls. Obviously, it's the other way around for them over there. Oh no, it's the captain's side and the drinker's side. The captain being the driver and the drinker being the passenger. That just makes me laugh. Sorry, but it's dead funny. Go check him out. It's dead funny. If you do go check him out, make sure you've said I sent you. Because it'd be cool to get him on channel as a chat show guest, wouldn't it? Obviously, the more people who go and say, well, Wittering Trucker sent me across the sea, yeah? He's going to end up finding one of your comments and thinking, who's this Wittering Trucker geezer? Now we might get him on channel. He's over in Pennsylvania, in the States. This is maybe a bit heavier than I thought it was, actually. Because we are struggling up this hill. There's enough strap on anyway. There's enough straps to hold it. It's not a problem. We don't get paperwork from these guys no more because of COVID. They email the paperwork through. So nothing I can do about that. So I don't know exactly what's on it. I have no idea. Guesstimate by looking at the computer. See if I can find it. I never can find it. Load. There we go. Combined between my front 2 axles. Sorry. My rear 2 axles on my unit, I've got 16.2 tonne. 16.2 tonne on my tractor unit rear 2 axles, and on my trailer axles I've got a combined of 13.9 apparently. according to the display, but that's not accurate. And obviously that doesn't take into account the vehicle itself, etc, etc. Obviously you're going to sit there and do the math and say, oh, that's 30 tonne, can't carry that. No, don't work like that. It's the weight on the axles, on the individual axles, or pair of axles, or a triple of axles. So obviously some of that weight is shared between the unit axles that I said was 16 point something and the trailer axles at 14 point something. The weight is shared between them. You know, some of the 16 tonne will be projected backwards as well as forwards. There's certainly not 30 tonne on here. Ah, I see why it sent me that way. 16-minute delay going this way. Oops. Oh well. It is what it is. This will take us up. Is it 40? The A40 I think it takes us up onto. We go back the other way, it would have taken me back down to the M4, back round to the M5, straight up the 5, onto the 6. Apparently there's a big accident on the M6 as well, according to one of Nation Assist's drivers, posted it on Facebook. There's a wagon over to shed its load. Ah, here we go. 3/4 of a mile is this. Roadworks by sound of box of it. It is what it is. Suck it up. Right, so while I'm going to sit in this, I'll love you and leave you, and I'll catch up with you guys. Well, my plan is to stop at Simmons Yacht Services on the is that on the 40, is it? 449? I don't know. So yeah, my plan is to stop there, have a break, because I took a break while I was waiting to tip earlier, but it's not really a break, is it? You're not really free to do, you know, you're not. I was free to do what I wanted. I could legally take a break, it's fine, but I'm going to stop there, take a 15-minute, which will cover me for my 9 hours then anyway. So, and I'm intending to put the drone up again, and hopefully I can get some bit more footage. So hopefully that's what you should see now. Hi guys, how the heck are we? Right, we've had a bit of a change of plan, which is not new. It happens quite regularly, don't it? We've dropped that load that we picked up at a Pontypool, we've dropped that into our yard at Runcorn, which is where we are right now. Yeah, so we're going to head out of here and we're heading up to Birkenhead still. And he's too impatient to just hold on and let me out. You'll find out what I mean by when we go around this corner. What's going on here? Well, they're staging for something, aren't they? They're up to something. Oh, they're nicking. They're setting up to go raids, aren't they? They're going to do a raid. Yeah, so we pulled out of our yard at Runcorn there, and we're heading up to Birkenhead, to the docks there. We are solo. Just had a very quick wash on the truck. Didn't really get the cab done. Just got the cab blown over with plain water, and then I had the bottom half blown over with water, and then a bit of snow foam, and then washed off. Didn't brush it. Only dust. That's all it needed. That's all it needed. So the plan now, like I say, Birkenhead, grab this loaded trailer for Dunstable. It should be strapped down. After you love. It should be strapped down, ready to go. And then I'm going to bomb burst back down. Flipping heck, give me a chance. People are so impatient. I'm going to bomb burst back down to 56 and park in Eddie Stobart's at Appleton tonight. That's my plan anyway. Should, in theory, be able to do that on a 13. Have to clean the windscreen. It's dried. Need some new wipers. Wipers are shot. Hey-ho. Ain't gonna get done now, is it? So yeah, Birkenhead, Appleton for the night, and then I'm supposed to be in Dunstable for 8 o'clock in the morning. So I might, even though I've only got done it on a 13, I might end up reducing tonight down to a 9, just so I can get to Dunstable in time, which is fine by me. I've no intentions of running 15s this week, none whatsoever. So I don't mind reducing my daily rest, which then effectively means I've used the 15. Does that make sense? Even though I haven't. And I've also given back word on working Saturday as well. I said I would work Saturday for him because I'm off on Monday. I don't know if I told you earlier in the video. I've got Monday booked as a day off. I'm going to the doctor's first thing Monday morning, and then I'm hoping to get my eyes checked, but I don't think it's going to happen because they're all fully booked. We can hope, can't we? So we've got the live stream on Saturday night, this Saturday coming, which will have been last night for you guys watching this on Sunday morning. And I need to spend some time setting that up and doing some research on the guests, etc., which takes time. So that's another reason for not working Saturday. Also, I promised the wife I would back off doing overtime. So I've got to back off doing overtime. Have a bit of chill time at home. So that's what we're doing. Right, we'll tool on a little bit further and I'll pick you guys up just as we're approaching Birkenhead. So we're approaching the docks. Catch you in a bit, guys. Bye for now. Job change again. The load that I'm here to collect isn't even over the water yet. It's not even on the dock. It's supposed to be in Dunstable at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. So I think somebody somewhere has gone wrong. So I'm here to collect some stack trailers now and take them back to our yard. So. Meadows. Okay. Thanks, sweetheart. Cheers. Oh, I'll find it. Yeah, it's got one on the box top. Thank you. Put it in gear, it might go up. Thank you. Right, let's go find these trailers. I think they are extending trailers that we've had built over the water. So these are brand new trailers. I think I might be showing them. There's a pair of stack trailers over there. We'll have a look. We'll take our time over these because they don't look that bad, but they are quite bad. Rush. Well, Sierra there. Typical Ford Sierra with bonnet up. That bong you heard then was because I'd just gone over 15 miles an hour, which then fires the seatbelt chime at me. Oh, this place don't get any better. As it says there, slow, uneven ground. No shit, Sherlock. I'm going across country. Oh, wow. I need to check chassis numbers. I need to go and check the chassis numbers. Well, it's an extender with an extender on top, so right, I will cut you guys loose for now and I'll come back to you once we've confirmed these are and I'm hooked up to them. I'll speak to you in a bit. What the frick was that? Speak to you soon, guys. Bye for now. Right, you join me mere moments later. Well, deleted. Don't know. I think I might still be going to Dunstable judging by that. Yeah, you join me mere moments later. Put it in gear. He goes. Yeah. Well, yes, it was those two. Check the chassis numbers against my notepad. The Mark 1 hand. Already strapped down, literally just a case of hooking up to the bottom trailer, number plate on, lines on, blah blah blah, legs up and away we go. Back to Runcorn. So I think it's going to be one of two things, isn't it? Oh, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be back in here tonight for another one, or whether I'm going in the morning. So I might be at Runcorn tonight. I didn't want to be at Runcorn tonight. I wanted to be at Appleton because I wanted some tea. I get it for free there. I might have to slum it and cook my own steak. Got a lovely piece of ribeye in my fridge. ribeye steak and Uncle Ben's rice. Will be tea tonight if I don't get to Appleton. Get it up manually because she's screaming a bit. So I think I'm going to call a vlog. I have no idea how long this vlog's going to be. There should be some good interesting stuff for you to have watched. Not cut the corner too much, young man. Yeah, there should be a few good bits and pieces for you to watch. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed the footage, the drone footage. That good stuff. Let's see if we can get out this gate. Didn't get no paperwork, Captain. T321. I'll give you a reference number. It might be under chassis numbers. Meadows with a 186109. Yeah, superb. Thank you. So yeah, they have that as chassis number. Obviously, each trailer has its own chassis, you know, an individual chassis number, and then most companies then put their own ID on the trailer. So like this is a trombone trailer, so it's a T, and this top, the one I'm pulling is 321. So it's Tango 321. I don't know what the top one is. Don't know. And then the one I had on this morning was a non-trombone. It was just a normal flat, so it's a standard. So it's S. That was S25. That's how we label them. But like I say, each individual one on its chassis plate, it has its own chassis number, like a VIN number. So if you have enjoyed what you've watched, what you've seen, and you think you'd enjoy more things that come from me, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, you get notified every time we upload. You know the spiel by now. And as I said earlier, it's free to do, it doesn't cost you guys anything, but it massively helps the channel. Also by you giving it a big thumbs up or thumbs down, either or, and commenting, whatever you want to comment. I do try and well, I read every single comment. And you'll know when I've read it because I'll put a heart on it. So if you get a heart for your comment, you know I've read it. And if it's relevant, I do comment back. Make sure you check out Instagram at WITTERINGTRUCKER. You'll see what I'm up to there. I'm sat at a green light for some strange reason. I don't know why I was sat there, but in my own little world. So I'm ready for packing it in for day. There's also those two Just Giving pages in the description. One for mine for the All Lights giveaway. Or prize draw. I can't call it a giveaway because it's costing me, so I'm not giving it away. I'm not. Yeah, go. Even if it's just one entry at £2, it's worth a punt at £2, isn't it? So. Get your entry in before it's too late. Just Giving page there, and have a nosy look see at Martin's, at Trucker Jenko's page. And if you fancy helping him out, do so also. do so also. Yeah, that kind of makes sense, doesn't it? So, ladies and gents, boys and girls, and all those that are confused, I really do appreciate you spending this time with me. And I hope you all come back and watch the next one. Thanks for riding along with me. Take care. I'll catch up with you next week. Bye, guys.
There's a tiny tin man in the sand. I see a flower in his hand, greeting all the mighty waves.